Welcome back, folks, to the Super Metroid playthrough as we continue our item hunting adventure. Again, like was that?
Yay!
Yes, more excitement. I mean, I could have cut out most of this. I do cut out the backtracking later on, but as long as I'm going into new areas of the world, I wanted to show off how you get to them. Just for those, what is it? I think maybe 2.5 people out there that don't actually know how to get every item yet. I wanted to do my, my civil part and show everyone how to do it. I love the wall jump. So you're saying that you never really make it as far as Maridia, but you have seen it through playthroughs, right?
Yes.
What do you think of this area? It's a little more confusing than some of the previous sections have been.
Yep. Those spinies are kind of weird.
I like how no matter where you walk, though, it has that little splash effect under your feet.
Well, because it's always damp here.
Yeah. Just another little graphical attention to detail they put into this game. They did so many things right with this game. Including not really showing you where to go, which, another thing, or like I said before, something that I approve of in Metroid Fusion. They tell you where to go next. But I can sort of understand how people like the self-exploration of the game. Like, when I do get to the item collection part, I spend a lot of time looking in every room with the X-ray visor, folks. That's the stuff that I decided to cut out because, just to... What's that?
It's boring to look at.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't want to put people through hours and hours. Like, I had a whole 10-minute section of footage where I didn't pick up a single item because I was scanning for them. I thought, there's no way this is YouTube worthy. YouTube has too high quality of standards to let that go.
Or at least it should.
Yeah, I should have clarified. It's supposed to have those standards. Or not even supposed to. But regardless, here's another part that wasn't on the map. Thank you. Now we come to this little...
Frosty.
What's that?
It's Frosty.
Yes. Now here you're supposed to do a complete workaround of the room. As you can see, like once I get down here, I need to power bomb my way through. So there's a lot of walls you can grapple beam onto. Look at this guy. That's awesome. He's gone now though. But yeah, let's just wall jump our way up and save some time. And as we come into here, we find the main threat. The Metroids! They're here! They're dead. What the? Look, they're not supposed to die that quick. A traditional Metroid, you have to freeze it and shoot it with 5 missiles to kill it. That's why these aren't the Metroids, folks. These are called Mocktroids.
They only have one bubble.
Yeah, one nuclei thing inside of them, and plus, it's I think story-wise, they say this is the Space Pirates' first attempt at cloning the baby Metroid into a new species or a new race of the Metroids. So, yeah, they didn't really do too well the first try. However, as we see, they are trying to recreate the Metroids. In the first game, their whole mission was to, okay, first we're coming to a mini-boss here in Maridia. Botwoon, or Botwoon, or whatever. Botwoon. Good luck pronouncing that.
He's like those triple snake guys from Zelda.
Or I was thinking almost like a Volvagia from, not Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, the Guardian of the Fire Temple.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could see that.
Of course, you don't have your big hammer to play whack-a-mole this time. Unless you count super missiles.
Super missiles are good for whack-a-mole.
Samus should just hold one in her hand and start whacking it on his head. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so in the original game, since this fight is pretty self-explanatory, he goes into the different holes, you gotta hit him you can only hurt him in the head as well, so... I find actually the charge beam is the better way to fight him, once you have the spacer anyway, because it's a wider range of, hit radius, basically. Hit detection. And it's more powerful than the missile, too, as I've learned earlier. But he's pretty much dead. So yeah, the Metroids, the original game, the Space Pirates went to planet SR-388 and captured a whole bunch of different Metroids and took them back to use as weapons. in this game, since the baby is the only one left, they're cloning it into other Metroids.
Yeah, they were breeding them before, I think, was the story.
Yeah, something like that. But, yep, they're trying to take over galactic civilization once again. And, as always, the Federation troops don't send anybody here to planet Zebes to stop them. Yeah, why is Samus the only one here right now?
Well, there was that dead guy with the bugs around him.
Oh yeah, but wasn't he that bounty hunter we don't like?
No, that bounty hunter does not exist.
Okay, that's good enough. But yeah, so, okay, the Galactic Federation sent one whole troop here to planet Zebes to stop the entire space pirate army. And obviously he didn't do his job. That's what I like when, in Prime 3, they actually do show you a lot of the Federation. See, these Mocktroids are so not Metroids, like they can't even... A Metroid, when it latches onto you, it sticks to you, you can't get it off. These ones you can just kind of, walk away from.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys better work on your cloning abilities a little bit better. You need to watch Star Wars Episode 2 again, learn some tips from that.
Yeah.
So this is another room with a lot of grapple walls and stuff that normally you have to swing around on. Not when you can wall jump, though. I wonder if they knew what they were doing when they put the wall jump into the game. Did they realize they were breaking their own game, or...?
Maybe, maybe not.
Because, you can do a lot of stuff in this before you're supposed to be able to. But, oh well. It works out well for those of us that can do it. That's a tricky one. Alright, coming up here, there's a save room, which I don't really need, but there's something pretty useful on the other side of it, that little item house thing you can see on the map.
Yeah, the dots are the items, hidden items.
Or power-up rooms, which apparently I don't even need now because I'm at full energy. Okay then. It's good to know that's there though, for in case I happen to come across any boss-type creature monsters at some point. Now I like this room here. Whoa, I almost walked right into those spikes. Alright, careful. Swing across. Now see, that's one of those ones that breaks up there. As you'll see, it's gone now. Oh, random missile. I like when they just... They look almost obvious to find, but they're still secrets. Okay, now, this thing ain't coming back. It's supposed to come back eventually. I gotta take the hit. Oh, wait a minute. That spike didn't hurt. What's going on here? Look at this. They're not real spikes. You can actually go in behind them. Wonder if the other side's like that too. Let's check it out. What the heck? Okay, cool. Secret area. Ow. I like that because it's like you don't know that's a secret. That might be where we need the X-ray visor to figure out. But I know this music. Ridley. Wait, why would Ridley be underwater? And for that matter, why would they be using the Ridley music for somebody not, somebody other than Ridley? It's blasphemy, I tell you.
This is before it was established as Ridley's, because that was the first time this music appeared, I think.
Yeah, so these little creatures apparently are invincible, because I can't even lay a finger on them. Let's try Power Bomb. Holy!
That one's ugly.
Yeah.
So those things that were dropping down in the quicksand?
I think so, just like these were smaller versions, but this fellow right here, folks, is Draygon. This is the third of the main space pirate forces. He's got a simple attack pattern where he will swoop in at you from either side, and on occasion he will come in from behind you, but he will also come in a little bit slower and spit these gray, it's almost like sling pods at you from Mario Galaxy. If one of them attaches to you, he comes in, he picks you up, and he tries to give you a little spank on the bum. It's a very painful spank on the bum, so you don't want that. As in most boss fashion, his weak spot is his underbelly, and you want to hit him as much as you can there. Ow, there's the spank.
How do you get out of that?
You just gotta keep shaking the control pad and break free of it. Sometimes depending on how many of those goopy balls land on you, like if one is on you, they all fade away at the same speed, right? But if there's like 3 or 4 on you, like now,
Alright.
they each take their own time to come off of you. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, why isn't he doing the actual way to kill this boss? And I thought this was the actual way, folks. It wasn't until after I completed the game and watched other footage, other videos, that I realized there's a simpler way to do this fight. These turrets on the side that they're shooting those energy balls at me, you can actually destroy, I think, with a few super missiles maybe, and it leaves behind a sparking, a broken turret, right? Like the energy's still sparking out of it. What you want to do at that point is actually let Draygon pick you up in its claws there, and if you can get your grapple beam to latch into that sparking turret hole, the energy surges through the beam, through Samus, it hurts her, but it also electrifies Draygon from within, basically.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can kill him basically in, I think, 10 seconds by doing that. Clearly, I did not realize that. I like how if you look at the ground, you can see like those little crab creatures and stuff. The bodies are remaining behind them.
Oh yeah. I thought it was just random debris, but it's dead carcasses and stuff.
Yeah, I can just point out one of the claws right there. So, as I'm continuing this fight, you'll realize that there's really no way for me to get back out of this room once I'm done, because I dropped in from such a high distance. I'm not going to be able to wall jump my way out, so this is kind of a now or never kind of thing. Samus' last stand right here. Ow! That guy's painful. And he went the wrong way. So you never know when he's gonna swoop in. Sometimes he'll swoop in once and then do the goopy stuff. Other times he comes in like 4 times in a row. It's quite random. So I take it you say you hardly ever make it to Maridia, so you've never actually fought this guy, have you?
Nope.
I'm sure you would remember it if you did.
Yeah, I would. He reminds me of the bug you fight in Zero Mission that turned into that the thing in front of Kraid's hideout. Or that's what he reminds me of.
Okay.
I think I'm getting my bosses mixed up.
Maybe, but I think I know what you're talking about. It's like, is it one that is like a caterpillar kind of bug, then it evolves into a flying one? I think there is a boss that does like a lot of swooping attacks like that.
Yeah.
It's very hard to dodge this guy sometimes too. And as we've said of every boss in this game, as he's getting closer to death, he speeds up. Not fun. Alright. What's that?
He could probably, done a lot better if he started going fast, like, at the beginning.
Yeah. And as you see up the top, folks, I'm out of energy tanks. This is not looking good. This might indeed be Samus' last stand.
Well, you got an energy tank back.
Nope, it's gone.
It's gone again, but you had it.
Yeah. The only way to actually get more health back, of course, is shooting the goop things. Alright, come on, Samus. I was so tense at this point. I'm like, I can't die. I have to do this. What will all of our viewers think if I fail? I'm sure they'd get over it, but still, I don't want to get killed. Come on, Samus. This is a mission, or this is a fight where I would actually use the missiles more than the charge beam because I'm going rapid fire. I don't know when he's going to come in from out of nowhere. Alright, you got me. Oh, low energy. I've got 8 left. Come on, don't die, Samus. You can do this.
Out all the missiles there.
No! My reserve tank! Yes! I had a full reserve tank. I forgot about that. Alright. We're good to go. Take this, dragon! Whew! Now that was the stuff epics are made of. And the little babies come to see their mommy dead and take her home. I'm gonna power up, open the door, and catch you in the next part, folks.